Bora, bora, bora.
Stop yelling and come and help us.
Bam!
Fudeu muito aqui.
Damn thing we can do about it. Everyone here! The rest of them are going to attack us. Get ready!
Hey, I need a hand here. Useless! Hold the line! Get ready to shoot!
Cover yourself!
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker! Let him have it! Good! To me! Get him from behind! You're mine!
They're trying to smash through the gate! Stop them!
Now you're mine, you bastard! Slice him up! You're scared! Send my greetings to the devil! I'll be his bloody pulp, fucker! Nice strike! Bleeding like a stuck pig! Slice him up! Fuck it! Now I'll show you. Good!
Hey, I need a hand here!
Slice him up! That's how I preach! Nice strike! Climb! Climb! Ha! You got it! Send my
That's it, fellas! Knock down those ladders!
bloody pulp knocker! It's a wonder you're still standing! Fucking horses! Climb! Climb!
Good! But he's still
What now?
Stay down, you unwashed yokel! And you'll get knocked up ugly!
Now you're finished! He's dead! Yeah, don't spare him! You don't have a chance!
I'm gonna shoot you!
Stop praying!
Yes! He nearly got me!
Vou botar minha espadinha que é melhor, velho. Tenta a sorte não, seus burros.
They're retreating!
Good work up there.
Yes.
Good work, man. Take a...
What the fuck is going on? What are those Prague fuckers doing here?
What do you reckon? They've caught a whiff of that silver Sigismund's promised them. They don't want to go home with empty purses.
What about von Bergov? Damn it! Was nobody keeping an eye on him?
I don't fucking know. That bastard was pretending to be on our side.
What are we gonna do?
We must send a messenger to Jobst and our allies right away. If they lay siege to the castle, we'll need help.
Kurva! The devil really fucked things up for us.
Seriously? Remember what it looked like in Nabokov. If they had prepared for that attack, they would have swept us away. But thanks to Hinek's provocations, they rushed their attack. I think the devil actually saved our necks.
Did you see that hit Markvark took? Will he survive it?
I've got to hand it to that drunk fool. It was quite a shot.
It's hard to say. His armor might have taken the brunt of the force, but it was a good hit nonetheless.
Maybe your revenge has been enacted already, and you don't even know about it.
If only. I think we need to get some rest before the Praggers regather.
You're right, go then. I'll have a messenger sent and discuss the fortress's defense with Peter. If anything happens, I'll send for you.
What a fucking disaster. Why can't anything ever go right for us?
Al dente's fortuna juvat.
Ha! I'll say. Let's go.
Are you already awake?
As if I could sleep in the middle of the day with that racket outside.
And the devil and his men will take the watch tonight. Perhaps you can rest then. But now we must go. Ziska sent me. He wants to speak with you.
What does he want?
As you know, he doesn't talk much. And now that he's the commander of a besieged fortress, he's twice as bad.
Where will I find Zizka?
On the walls. I'll escort you. It won't take long. Now then you can see Janos for breakfast, and Frenzel for ammunition. Oh, and our new friend Musa was asking about you. I reckon he wants to thank you.
All right, I'll go and see them after. But now, let's go.
Listen, Henry. Before we go and see Ziska, I have some advice for you.
Go on. Let's hear it then.
Don't question Ziska's commands. Especially not in front of Peter and Pisek.
Ô, véi safado, você me prendeu aqui, seu porra.
Why? What happened between them?
The Lord of Pisek is none too happy that because of us, the Praggers are plundering his estate. And if he sees any indication of a rift between us, then he could entertain dangerous ideas.
Peter wouldn't do that. He's a good man at heart.
I hope you're right.
These shields come from the time of King Charles, so the leather's rotten, but otherwise, you must see fine craftsmanship.
We should negotiate with them before they take everything I own.
So, what should we do then? Just give them the silver along with an apology?
What good would that silver be to us if we starved of it?
Peter, you know we have ample supplies here.
Maybe you're counting on someone to come to our aid. Jobst might be raising an army.
I have orders for you, Henry.
Wait, gentlemen. I don't mean to interrupt, but Zizka and I haven't finished talking.
I believe we have finished.
Really? Then I'd be interested to know what these honorable men think of our conflict.
Are you wondering how von Bergov managed to disappear from under your thumb?
Me? You believed him as much as I did. While you were all celebrating the victory, he took advantage of the situation.
There's nothing we can do about it. Enough about that bastard. We have more important things to do.
We can't come to an agreement on whether or not we should try negotiating with the Praggers.
I know, my lord, that this fortress belongs to you. But I think that Zizka should make all decisions related to defense. He is the most experienced.
I should have known you'd stick together. I'm beginning to get the feeling I'm being held hostage in my own fortress.
Enough! If we can keep the fortress and the silver, Jobst will compensate you for any damage to your estate.
Yes, but we need to hold the fortress first.
And that's why I need to speak with Henry.
What do you want to talk about?
Sir Peter and I have agreed that I'll be in charge of defending the fortress. But I can't be everywhere at once. I'm giving command of a company to people I trust. And you are one of those people.
Me? You want me to be a commander?
Well, it's about time, isn't it? You're a good
Manda pro pai.
fellow, and I know you'll take care of your men.
Thanks. I'll try not to disappoint you.
I hope so.
How many men will I command?
6. I'm giving you Kubianka to help with commanding, and Samuel has volunteered.
There'll be a few men from Radzi Kobula's company as well. I think you'll know them.
And you'll also have 2 men from the local garrison, chosen by Godwin.
Dobrosh, the hunter, is an excellent shot. Wolfram the Knacker has no combat experience, but we need all the men we can get.
Unless you need something else before you go.
Who else will be in command?
I've given a new company to you, Capon, and the Devil. Captain Frenzel is in charge of the rest of the men, but I still have the final say in all matters.
Right. I'll be off to meet my company then.
Don't worry, Henry. It's a...
Have them report to you, and give them their first orders, so they get used to.
Manda pro pai. Pai domina.
Given brand new crossbows from Sir Peter's armory, so take good care of them.
Deixa eu vender essas paradas que eu tenho aqui.
Good day. What do you...
Quanto que tem de moeda aqui? O maluco tem nada, velho.
I hope you find...
How's it looking, Captain? Do we have enough arms and ammunition?
We have enough ammunition for now, but we have fewer targets. Those Prague bastards have dug in, but when they come again, stop by.
All right.
Tá. É, tem uns livros pra dentro, não? Eu não vou conseguir ler esses livros agora.
I'm sorry.
Quem tá esse maluco, velho? Ah, tem 2 na cabana lá de fora.
Would you look at this big head?
Well, this is unbelievable.
No, wait. The sun.
Indeed. I'm glad to see you again.
I'm glad to see you too, lads. I hardly recognized you at first. What's with the beards?
Me and Yannick bet we wouldn't shave till we got home.
And whoever has the shortest beard will have to pay the other...
So who's winning?
Me, of course. As you can see.
Don't listen to him. I'm winning. But just by a hair. Ha!
Zizka has made me a commander. You're now in my company.
We know. We volunteered for your company.
We'd rather have Henry of Skalitz than Lord Capon with his nose in the air. Or that madman, the devil.
If
Exatamente.
there's anyone will get us through this, it's Henry.
O pai vai deixar
That's
todo
what I
mundo vivo.
said to Yaroslav. That boy survived his own death at least once.
Get up and wait here for the others. Then we'll assign tasks.
Well, that boy's taking his new role seriously, eh?
Aye. He might even think he knows.
Se prepara aí, seus putos. O pau vai torar daqui a pouco. Tá, aqui fora não tem ninguém. Tem no estábulo ali agora.
been assigned to my company.
I've heard. I still can't believe they're besieging us. I hope that God gives me a chance to...
You lost your fam?
My wife and daughter were taken by disease.
I've summoned my men to the Outer Bailey. There, you'll get to know each other.
Fine.
Bora, meu amigo.
Excuse me.
Agora o pai virou comandante. Tadinho. Fecha a porta não, maldito. Tô passando.
What do you want? The fortress is now under Zhishka's command.
Fecha o resto dos cornos. Escriba. Mano, cadê esse povo que eu não tô vendo ninguém, velho?
I'm sorry.
Half-loaf of bread.
Come for food.
For sure. Here, foolation.
Here he is, our new fearless and shameless commander.
Let's drink for courage.
What do you need courage for in the morning? If we're gonna be fighting side by side, you'll both...
Look at him, a commander for barely...
It is too bad.
What have you come to tell us, Henry?
Zhishka tells me you both...
Although we are not brothers of the same blood,
I would rather live. And that is why I'm here. Is there anyone better to tell you?
Fair enough. Now why don't you... We'll talk about the rest there. And,
I cannot wait to hear his...
well, let...
Caralho. Agora que o pai tá como? Por que você tá chorando, seu mano? Por causa da guerra? Cadê esse porra, velho, que eu não achei ele até agora?
you're Wolfram, the knacker.
Aye.
You've been assigned to my company.
Curva. I knew I should have. Why me? I like dogs. But I know how to be mean to them. But to fight and look at the man whose guts I just tore open.
There's nothing to fear. Stay by me during the battle, and you'll be fine.
Aye. You can be sure I won't be tired.
I'll be waiting for you at...
Curva.
Are you already on the way?
Aye.
Bora, Medro, larga esse monte de merda aí, vambora. Tá voltando doidão aqui, cadê ele? tem que estar música Caterina na enfermaria, velho.
I apologize.
Henry, you are still alive.
You want to talk?
Como
How are
você
you?
está?
I cannot complain, my friend. But I do not know enough swear words in your language to express. But seriously, the fever has gone down, and the arrow did not. Thanks mostly to Catherine here.
I could take even better care of him.
I see you've set up an info.
Someone has to put you fellas back together.
Catherine has mastered this art. Many. It is a pity I did not know that earlier. I would have given her more to do.
I've come here to thank you for what you did for me at the Italian court.
Come now. If you had not helped me when they wanted to accuse me of Tretan's, maybe I should have left with you when you gave me the opportunity.
Do you need help with anything?
We've gathered up all the supplies we could find.
Maybe you could tell the others to try not to bleed.
Or just to die straight off.
But if you have any injury or ailment, come here.
I ought to leave.
Take care.
And don't forget we're here. If you happen.
Sim, senhora, e você? O que eu tenho que falar com você?
Let's... It's not too bad. But you can make a healing decoction over there.
Quer falar contigo, miserável?
All right, company. We're all here.
So, have you got a big speech?
You're in luck then. Stay by me during the battle, and nothing will happen to you.
It is true. I've seen Henry fight many times. We could not have a better commander.
Still, I hope I don't have to see it with my own eyes.
Come now. I'll be glad to see what kind of warrior our boy from Skalitz has become.
Fine words, Henry. I hope it won't be so terrible.
Being a knacker is no easy work. Being a soldier can't be much worse, can it?
As a knacker, you're used to death, aren't you? Once you get your teeth into it, you'll be a killer, I bet.
What are your orders, Henry?
The Pragas aren't ready to mount another attack yet, so there's no need to waste your energy. Repair your arms and get in some good rest. The next attack won't be long now.
Captain Frenzel in the smithy will help you with your weapons. All right, men. You have your orders. Dismissed. Oh, and Henry, you should go and rest too. Tonight you will be checking the posts. Commander?
Your hand cannons have done us more harm than good.
But we shot that mare beautifully. The devil himself couldn't.
Excuse me.
A minha ronda é onde? Vamos deitar então, não vai fazer nada. Quem é você?
You alright? What happened?
My family.
How come?
We live in the village below the castle. When the attack began, the people...
I'm sure they made it to a safe place in time. I saw it with my own eyes from the wall. The Pragas were in complete disarray. There was I'm sure you'll meet up when this is all over.
I hope. We have kin in Old Kutna. They might have fled there. Thanks for what you've told.
Precisa de um banho, mas não tem casa de banho agora, né? aproveitar então.
Here you are, Henry. Do you have a moment?
What's up?
I thought we could have a little chat. We've both been given command of a company.
Well, a commander is nothing without good men. My company's not too bad.
You've had command for less than a day, but you're already spouting such wisdom. Henry of Skalitz, a modern-day Alexander the
Pai nobre
Great.
agora, fi.
I had no idea you had the soul of a strategist.
I've picked up a few things here and there. And what about you? You're quite experienced when it comes to giving orders, right?
Bollocks. Ordering someone to bring you wine is different from commanding troops in a battle. Whereas I have plenty of experience with the former, in the case of the latter...
Well, we've been through enough together. And not just at the tavern. You know how to be a rude arsehole, but also a loyal friend who's willing to stick his neck out for others. Your company should be glad to have you in charge.
Thanks, Henry. Well, enough talk. You should go and...
You too.
I won't disturb you any longer. Rest.
Tá.
Time for watch, you lazy sack of shit.
All right. I'm going already.
Vai dormir na minha cama, filha da mãe. E vai. Tá, vamos ver minhas missões aqui. Verifique o guarda muralha oriental. Tem que verificar os guardas. Vamos no que primeiro, né?
Sorry.
Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
What? What's going on?
What's going on? You're sleeping on watch.
Kurva! Shit! Christ, don't tell anyone. I won't fuck up again. I'll stay awake.
Fica acordado aí, o miserável. Eu preciso comer alguma coisa.
You check things, Henry?
How are things? Is everything all right?
Quite like grave.
Let's hope it's not the quiet before the storm.
Anything fuck up, I sound alarm.
Eu tô sujo de sangue ainda não, me limparam. Tô cheio de item ainda, né? Tô. Agora as outras é aonde? Lá de fora. Vou correndo, né?
Henry, you're also on watch?
How's it looking?
There's a lot of movement in their camp over there, on the other side of the marsh. It wasn't like that yesterday.
Keep an eye out. And sound the alarm if you need to.
My lord, what are you doing here? Everything's perfectly all right.
Who's your commander?
Sir Jan Ziska.
You're wearing the colors of Peter of Pisek, yet Ziska is your commander. Something's off here.
Kurva!
To arms! To arms! We're under attack! Ladders against the wall! Knock them down!
Ninguém vai me cortar, não.
Your head off.
Make mercy on me.
Send my greetings to the devil!
Don't spare him! Look out! I can't aim!
Seu merda.
I'll shoot you an extra
Taste my
asshole!
steel!
Now I'll shoot you dead.
I'll shoot you an extra asshole!
Os caras não deixam eu passar, velho.
Pig you off! Bleeding like a stuck pig!
Se os caras, filha da puta, deixar eu passar...
I'll shoot your head off!
Porra, velho. Que esse cara burro, velho.
I can't see him!
Now I'll
No
have you!
mercy!
Good! But he's still standing!
Mano, esse cara é burro, velho. Nossa! FPS tá morrendo aqui agora. Vai tomar no cu, velho. Não dá pra passar ali, velho. Tem um monte de burro atrapalhando a passagem, velho. Nossa, que travamento é esse, velho?
On the palisade. There'll be a guard posted at the tower and the gate at all times. No one may leave their post until someone comes to replace them. Keep your eyes locked on what's outside the castle. If you need to shit, better let it drop from the walls. The Pragas know it'll take more than brute force to get the better of us. Now they will try deception. Today they nearly took the castle from us without a fight. That can't happen again. Now get to work. How the hell did they manage to get inside without anyone noticing? Were you there?
I took over the Dry Devil's watch post. He was wasted, and he woke me up early. I think he spent his whole watch drinking.
Damn. I won't let it go this time. His nature has often been useful to us, but now we can't deal without proper discipline. Thanks, Henry. I'll talk to him. What else can you tell me about the attack?
They killed one of Pisek's men and put on his colors.
I didn't expect something so deceptive from the Pragas. Although, after the devil shot at them, we can't expect them to...
What will we do now?
We must bolster our patrols. We can't afford... On the other hand, we mustn't overdo it. Your men saved our asses, mainly because they were the ones who were arrested. Good work, Henry. We'll take it from here.
Ah, pai, né, velho? Dia 11, porra. Mano, cadê o exército nosso, velho?
It seems they are very keen on having this silver. I wasn't expecting them to move so fast. We need to do something about this.
I'm sure they'd love to get the silver. Just let them try.
Gentlemen, tough words will not win us the battle. We have no response yet from Yost. Our supplies are running thin, our ammunition is running out, and the moat will be filled in any day now. I propose reopening negotiations with them.
Fuck negotiating.
Yes, it will get us nowhere.
But we can't just sit here. They're advancing too quickly. We have to slow them down somehow.
And slow them down we shall. They think they've driven us into a corner, so we'll have to convince them of the opposite. We'll attack them.
What? But that would be suicide.
I agree. What exactly are we going to attack?
They've made themselves nice and comfy in the village below the fortress. And they're building their bloody barricades, ladders, and God knows what else. All of it has to burn.
You're mad.
So how will we do it?
I've chosen a group of riders from among Peter's men who know the village well. They'll ride in and set the camp ablaze.
How will they get in? The village is full of enemies.
I know. That's why there'll be another group to create a distraction. We'll send another company down below the northern wall to make a mess in their trenches. That will get the Pragas riled up, and in the meantime, we'll burn down their camp.
That leaves us with one detail to work out. Who will go down below the walls? It's a suicide mission.
I'll do it.
Would you look at that? Take him as an example. And not you, Henry. I need you at the castle. Don't worry, Hinak will lead the charge. He's already preparing. I reckon he owes us a bit of sacrifice.
The mills of God, eh? And who will go with him?
Henry, Capon, I want you both on the ramparts. Lord Capon is the best marksman we have, after all. But each of you will choose 3 of your men who'll leave the fortress with the devil.
You want me and Henry to choose men to send to their certain death?
You're a commander, so act like one. We must slow them down at all costs.
In that case, please excuse me. I have to get ready.
We're done here anyway. To the task, gentlemen!
This won't end well.
Henry, come here. There's something else I want to discuss with you. We're still holding a prisoner from our last clash. Dry Devil will interrogate him. We need to find out where to focus our attack in the village.
What do you mean?
Where they store ammunition, where they keep food. The more we know, the more damage. Get that information out of him.
Am I supposed to torture the prisoner?
I don't care what you do with him. May God be with you.
Vamos interrogar o prisioneiro primeiro. imagino que deve estar aqui.
Ready. Can we start with the interrogation?
Hold your horses, youngster. He's one of those fuckers who crept in here before during the night. We go too hard on him, he might kick the bucket. So we'd bet what will we...
We need to know more about how their siege camp is laid out. So...
Aye. It'd be... And if they're building any... So, we're agreed. Except, how did you put it in Malachal?
What do you mean by that?
You know what I mean. Just remember, there's no... I'll be going out there in a while. And everything...
My men are going out with you.
Oh, I'm glad we see you. Let's get... God save you, friend. My, look at that finery. You must be the richest man in this castle.
You're still in the mood for jokes. I know you lot are fucked. So don't bother trying...
Oh, come now. I noticed you fellas are in the habit of taking stuff it doesn't belong. Seems like you've settled in nicely there. No doubt you've got it all...
Fuck all!
Look at me. Do you think I enjoy hurting people? Just tell us what we want to know, and nothing bad will have to happen.
All right. But I hope you'll keep your word. Our main camp is in the village. We have another one on the road to Raborsh, but that's just to keep control of the road, so no one can bring you supplies.
That's not enough. I need details.
What? About what?
How do you want to conquer our position? Do you have any siege engines?
All our trebuchets are in Prague. The lads would like to have them brought here, so they don't have to scale the walls with ladders, but that would take at least a week. So the captain ordered mantlets and ladders made. All the wood is carried into the smithy, and that's where the fellas do all the work.
That's good to know.
How are your supplies holding out, and where are you storing them?
There's some in the barn, on the green, but there's no problem with supplies. Even if you took everything from us, we'd simply get what we need from the surrounding villages.
Aye. We can't slow them down.
How are your gunpowder and ammunition supplies?
We have enough firearms and powder, and even if our ammunition started to run out, we'd figure something out. But there's a smithy in the village, though. We can make new arrowheads and cannonballs.
Aha! Wouldn't it be a pit?
Good. I think that... But I'm not done with you yet.
That's right, fella.
Let's talk about who's giving you orders. Is it Markvart or von Berghoff?
Fuck off!
I'm not asking about your commander as a defender of this fortress. I'm asking as the son of parents killed by Markvart von Aulitz. I just want to know if he's already been smitten by the hand of God.
I see. All right then.
Mas só no oral.
Markvart is alive, but wounded. Von Berghoff took off somewhere right after the negotiations.
So who's giving you orders?
We have more than one commander. One of them you know for sure. That Frenchman, Brabant. He's hand in glove with Markvart and von Berghoff. Now he's given orders and acting like he grew up in Prague Castle.
Christ. Always knew that. I hope the fellas run into him outside and chop.
How badly wounded is von Aulitz?
I don't really know, but it's not good. The sawbones practically doesn't leave his side, and he hasn't shown...
Where did Otto von Berghoff go?
How should I know? Back to his estate?
All right.
I'll report to Zhishka myself. You go to the battlements and get ready.
Hey, what about me?
You better start praying. If I find out you've told me one word of a lie...
Tá. Agora eu preciso falar com meus homens aí.
I'm sorry. What's going on?
How
How's it going, Yaroslav?
Don't worry. Us Skalitz lads have thick... Oh, and Henry. I talked to Samuel.
Well, not by blood.
Mas sim somos.
Your pa was a brave man. You two...
I need men for a raid on the
Aye. You're the leader of our band?
All right. In that case, get ready.
I hope Lord Capon is at his best.
Good luck. The next...
Você não vai não. Onde eu tô?
I'm listening.
How are you doing, Hunt?
Oh, I'm glad my Marushka did. She'd be so afraid something would happen to me that she wouldn't slip. Now I'm just looking...
We're putting together a raid against the Praguers.
In that case, you can count if someone has to die out there.
Grab your bow and hunting knife.
I'll do what I can.
I'm sorry.
What happened?
I was hungry, but I didn't have anything in it. It was fine. Only the bottom of it was mo...
I'm choosing...
You mean me? You can't be serious.
No excuse.
Kurva. I hope you're sending some...
Vou falar com o Capcom agora.
Everything's ready.
There's no point in putting it off any longer. Ready then? Did you...
I have everything I need.
All right. Before we start...
Agreed.
So, we have two groups. The infantry were chosen by us and will be under the Devil's command. They'll cause...
Work for the devil.
Exactly. Burning, shouting, and all that. Try to provoke the Praguers, and as soon as they are...
Cavalry.
In the confusion, they'll quickly ride through the camp in the village and set it on fire.
Sounds good. From the prisoner, we learned that they're storing stuff in the forge.
Great. That'll make them...
And what will we be doing?
That's simple. We'll be raining down on the Praguers from above, trying to ensure...
Finally.
Get ready, man! Let's get them, fellas! Let it...
Tem flecha pra caralho, velho.
Bring death upon them! We have to keep them busy!
Nice hit! I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker! Now you're mine, you bastard! Nice hit!
There they are! Careful not to hit our men!
Let him have it! Good!
Look out! Enemy marksman on the right!
True blood! Yeah!
Out of the way! You got it! Nice!
I'll be done with you in a flash. Die, you swine!
Haha! Bleeding like a
Caralho, velho.
Slice him up! Yeah, don't spare him!
It won't be much longer!
Voltou só alguma, velho. Eu melhorei em artilharia, primeiro dia. Já? Quanto de carisma eu tenho agora? É muito ruim de atirando, velho. Pô, se tivesse melhor em arte, tinha todo mundo ficado vivo.
Hey! Hey! Back to the castle! Let them in! Quick!
Ó, os dois que eu mandei voltou. Ah, não, voltou um só. Dos três.
Devil, was it a success?
What? Can't you smell the ash in the...
How did my men do?
Yeah, they did well. I was surprised. At least now you know you can give the right orders to the right people, and things can still get...
How did the battle go? Down there, I mean. I reckon things...
Yeah, it was a bloodbath as always.
What? One of the...
Yeah, I think we were in Austria together. They called him Wasp. A little hot-headed. I have no idea how he ended up with the Praggers.
How so?
No, but when he saw me, he hesitated.
Well then.
Now I get why they call you Devil. Those flames look like
I'm
they're
sorry.
Are you alright, Yaroslav?
I am. But if he's a madman, but we couldn't...
Make it back.
I'm sorry.
Bom, tropinha, vou parar por aqui, tá?